What's up, everyone? It's Thach Nguyen, and we are going to start doing what we call Monday Motivation with Thach, starting every Monday. So this is the first video we're going to start doing for this series. So let me start off with the most important topic I want to talk to you guys about today, which is goal setting. Folks, here's the thing. If you don't know where you're going, you ain't never going to get there. If you don't know where you're going, trust me, you'll be going in a circle. 10 years later, you'll be still basically in the same spot. I'm a big believer that if you want to get to somewhere, you have to take the time and sit down and really start to think about, where do I want to go in my life? If life is perfect, where do I want to be at in the next 1 year, 5 year, 10 year, 15, 20 years down the road? If you guys was at our live event here in November, you guys know when Saul, the owner of my company, was talking about setting goals. He write down 20-year goals. I'm a big believer in that. So I want to talk to you guys about setting goals, make it real simple. At the end of 2016, where do you want to be at in your life? Now, I want to talk to you in life. There is 8 equity of life. 8 equity. And what's an equity mean? Every human being have 8 different, let's say, pie shape, and we all deal with the same thing. So let me tell you what are the 8 equity in life. I got this from Tony Robbins, and I think it's a phenomenal thing. So here's equity number 1 that we all human being, we all have in common, we all have to deal with in common, okay? Number 1, equity number 1, physical. Equity number 2, mental. Equity number 3, family/relationship. Equity number 4, spiritual. Okay? Equity 5, career. Equity 6, finances. Equity 7, contribution. And then equity 8, social/fun. So what I do, folks, is every year I spend time and I actually figure out where am I at in my life. So let me show you an example, okay? So let me show you what I like you guys to do. If you take this circle, and Stacia is going to actually probably attach this on the video for you guys, okay? But we call this the success cycle. And if you actually make a circle and cut it up into pie slices, each of the equity have its own pie. And then the center of the hub, let's call it 0. And then the outer hub, let's call it 10. So on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you rate yourself on where you're at in your life? So if this is 0 and you're at level 1 underneath social and fun, then what you want to do, you want to shade in 1 and 2 at the bottom. You see, I labeled it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. I want you to shade it in, okay? So when I first ever got exposed to this, let me show you, okay? Ever got exposed to this, okay? In 1995, I got exposed to this. I thought success back then was about making a lot of money, okay? Having a lot of money, having a lot of toys, having a lot of recognition. I thought success was that. Well, not until I met Tony Robbins. Well, this is what my life looked like back then, you guys, in 1995. In career, I was a 10. I was making money, right? Finances, I was like a 7. I was making money. But what's interesting was this. In the world contribution, I was a 2. In the world social fun, I was a 1. Physical, I was a 2. Mental and emotional, I was a 4. Family-side relationship, I was a 5. And then spiritual, I was a 1. When I shade this all in, folks, if this was a perfect circle of wheel, this is what my wheel looked like. It was massively lopsided. And so in the world of success, folks, you ask me what's my definition of success? Is to try to have these equity as even as you can so you have a smooth ride. And the reason why, folks, is that when you are riding through life, if your wheel in life is smooth, then you have less resistance. Life will be more enjoyable for you. If you have a wheel like mine back in the days, right, you have a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of problem, a lot of issue. You be living life, but life feels struggle, life feel like it's hard, life feel frustrating, and it's not enjoyable. And so what I always tell my friend is, out of the 8 equity, do a quick checkup. Okay, step 1, set and goal. is check to see where you at, okay, in life. That's step one. Step two, when you do goal setting, folks, decide what you want to declare, what you want your life to look like by the end of 2016. Okay, so write down, if these are the 8 of life, when you write it down, if this is December 31st, 2016, if you had to declare 2 or 3 things, what you want to accomplish by the end of the year, each one of these, what would it be? Okay, write that down. 2 or 3 things, what the end of 2016, how do you want it to look like? Remember, folks, you are the creator of your own destiny. You are the creator of your own life. No one is taking anything away from none of us. You just have to decide what you want. Okay, so step 1, figure out where you at. Step 2, write down where you want to be at. Step 3 is review it daily. Step 4, tell your friend, right, what you're up to. And then step 5, just enjoy the process. Okay, enjoy the process of life. Now, this is what I do every day, folks, since I've been exposed to this. Every year I write one of these. Now I want to go to the advanced person one step further, okay? So for my advanced friend, okay, this is what we call a dream letter. After you write down all your goals 2016, right, then I want you to do is take that and I want you to date this letter and pretend you're writing it to one of your best friends, someone that you love, someone you respect. And I want you to date it. It's December 31st, 2016. And I want you to describe to you how amazing 2016 was for you. And it hasn't happened yet. But you're going to take all your goals you wrote down. Then you just write a letter dating it from December 31st, 2016 backward. Write it to one of your best friends, to your mom, to your parents, whoever it is. Write it back and describe how phenomenal your 2016 was. And the key, folks, when you write it, put a lot of emotion, put a lot of visual, put a lot of things that you can smell, touch, taste. Write it all in here. Because the more you can get emotionally connected to this, and you read this every day for 365 days in 2016, I promise you, you will manifest it. Okay? Now, let me show you something. I mentioned to you, I've been doing this forever. Okay? People that have been knowing me for a long, long time, my success hasn't been born from a rich family. Y'all know my whole story from coming from Vietnam. When I learned this back in the days, folks, I've been doing it. I've been writing those equity of life in my dream letter. Look, I just first got exposed to this in 1998. Here's 1998 goals and dream letter. Okay? I'll just show you quickly. Okay? Here's 1999. Okay? Here's my 2001. 2002, 2005, okay? I have a bunch of in the middle. I just had to pull these out. 2012, okay? I've been writing it every year, folks. Where I'm at today in my life has nothing to do with luck or anything. It has everything with taking the time, write down where I'm at in my life, and then figure out, based on where I'm at, where do I rather want to be at in the equity of life. Write a letter and I'll read it every day and I tell all my friends about it. And then I just enjoy my journey going there and just watch it all manifest. So I like to help you guys have a much more powerful, more exciting, more spiritual, more happier, more successful life. Please take the opportunity, folks, and do what I ask you to do. Do the equity life, check where you at, do the dream letter, and I promise you, when you do that for all 2016, the letter you write, it will manifest. 80% of what you write, folks, will manifest if you do it, okay? All right, you guys, if you like this video, like it for me, share with your friends. If you have any thoughts or questions, comment below. And I believe that you're going to be able to find the circle of life and the equity at the bottom of this video also. All right, have a great day. Look forward to seeing more of a Motivational Monday with that series every Monday. Until then, remember, always dream big and serve unconditionally. See y'all soon.